in a place where the sun kisses the waves, where dreams dance on the sand. Lumina Bay, with its stunning shores, a slice of paradise so grand.
This is an emergency alert. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Lumina Bay Emergency Management Agency and Lumina Bay Mayor Sarah Collins. A state of emergency has been declared within the following areas: Orchard Park, Kent Square, Aspen Hills, Hamilton Heights. A major disaster is unfolding in the city of Lumina Bay, Alabama. All citizens in the following areas are asked to remain in your homes while emergency response personnel work to rescue survivors. A mandatory curfew is in effect across all areas of Lumina Bay. Use emergency services sparingly as they are stretched thin within the city limits. Stay tuned to the emergency alert system for further updates.
Hello, everybody. As many of you guys know, last week we took a major tsunami that pretty much wiped out the entire city. We are going to work to rebuild the city, but it is... It's been destroyed. This is episode number 12, and we will be working to rebuild what has been lost. As you can all see now that I've turned everything back on, every house is pretty much abandoned. Many people have evacuated, and we're going to pause it so we don't lose any more money, but every house has been evacuated. Every house has been pretty much abandoned. The medical center suffered a large hit. Aspen Hills itself was completely hit. Hold on. The industrial center and our big money maker, the oil industry, has been completely destroyed. And the just built multi-million-dollar airport that we were building when the tsunami hit has also been completely destroyed. We are currently sitting at $11 million. However, that was because we left off with negative money. In this, I did talk to an emergency management friend of mine who basically stated in these situations the government would give the city money to rebuild itself and provide it to its citizens. We went from 65,000 people in episode 11 to just under 4,000 people. We are going to work to rebuild the city, but as you can see, there are literally hundreds of houses completely destroyed. And in the intro, you did see these emergency vehicles out rescuing survivors. There are helicopters too, but we are running into a small problem. And that small problem is the fact that we are out of services. Sewage is backing up, electricity is down, and the emergency services do not work well without that. So we are going to spend some of this $11 million that we have been basically given by the government, in air quotes, to rebuild a disaster response area. So we're going to start off by building a response area. Daggerdoc, appreciate the follow. Oh, it's 110 followers. Thank you very much, Daggerdoc. You appreciate. That's Rerun. Hi, Rerun. I'm sorry, I just now noticed that. Hello, Rerun. Welcome to the stream. But so yeah, that is the situation at hand. We are going to do just some disaster response stuff real fast here. This may be a little loud, so I paused it, or I raised the time or the audio so that way the music would play. Good, but we're going to lower it back down. Okay. So first things first, we've got a decent amount of disaster response, 25 vehicles here, 7 helicopters, 13 helicopters with an assorted another 3 in each one of these buildings. We are good on disaster response, but the one thing we need is water, power, and, well, water, power, and sewage. Our sewer plants were over here in the industrial complex right here, so they've all been completely destroyed. We will need to replace them with some semi-permanent ones. So we're not going to use the ecos because those are expensive. We're just going to use some crude water. We'll delete them later. We'll recomp our losses here on that one. Now we're gonna need power, and We're going to need power, and we'll just say, how much does this give me? 16 megawatts. See, I'm trying not to use something big because this would be a quickly set up thing, you know. We're going to use some of these solar substations. Alright, just for a quick time frame, we will, you know, keep the solar stations kind of built up right now. So let's see what kind of power we are currently producing. 282. Well, thankfully, we do have some power generation over here. Hello, Mata. Welcome to the stream. We are working with a city we've been working with for quite some time, and now we are trying to repair it. We've got some power generation over here, as well as some emergency services, water services on this area, and we are going to work on it. So let's go ahead and start this back. Let's go ahead and start playing it through. You should start seeing helicopters taking off, just coming in and out, trying to clean up the area. We're going to start by rebuilding some of these red things here. So let's find the school. As the stuff that gets the essential stuff gets rebuilt, so too does the city's systems. We are currently hemorrhaging money. Okay, we need the school, elementary school, MCM. This will draw people back to the city quicker as they...
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I'm not even evacuating for that. And as you can see, the helicopters are out here working.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
We just got a lot of damage to rebuild here, guys. This is going to take a while. To be completely clear with you guys, this is going to take a bit of a time. We literally have to rebuild everything that we had. Alright, rebuild. Alright, we're going to start rebuilding the school. Now, here's the thing with this, right? These attractions that we're building in are going to draw in more people. As we draw in more people, people will start returning to the city. We're already gaining returnees, but we're hemorrhaging money still. So we're going to have to be quick about this, because we are still hemorrhaging money. Fuck you, dude. I really need you to quit. No. Chill. Sorry. Okay. Apologies about that, guys. My cousin wants to hell divers with me, but I'm busy. Alright, let's get these rebuilt. We have completely lost our area here for the we've completely lost the area here for the Walmart and the outdoor living. It's unfortunate, but we'll just rebuild everything in turn. But we've got a lot more red pieces to go, and we're nowhere close to being done. Even the city arch got destroyed. Like the damn dude loves my favorite freaking truck stop has been removed from existence. That sucks. That sucks. Rebuild. Thankfully, the headquarters for the Orchard Park Police Department has not been destroyed. We're going to try to get trains running. Okay. Alright. Let's restore that, restore this. Restore that, restore this. Oh, we got this that needs another fire station that needs to be restored. Alright, what else did we miss here? Back here in the... And these are going to pop up as... These buildings are going to pop up as more and more stuff gets taken care of by our fire and EMS services and searched for survivors. Okay, more red. More red, okay. Now we are still hemorrhaging money. And we don't quite know... We got 7,000 people in the city now. I'm also... I need to take a look at my budgets here. We're going to need to set everybody up to 12. I know people are going to get pissed about it. Well, we got to raise your taxes. I'm sorry. Our budget... I have lowered our budget severely. Budget for everything is low. Healthcare is high because of the disaster. Emergency services are high because of the disaster. We are currently spending $100,000 between just emergency services right now. All these are critical to city rebuilding. Here, rebuild. Love how the ferry's still running. Ferry's like, yeah, the building's been destroyed, but I'm gonna go anyway. Alright, I don't know why they're popping off fireworks here in Aspen Hills. But hey, good on them. You know, if they feel like they're good to do that, then good on them. We should start seeing, now that we've upgraded or rebuilt some of the more popular attractions here in Aspen Hills, we should start seeing our stuff kind of repair and rebuild and replenish. We're running pretty low on funds, so what we're going to do, the initial fire response is not needed anymore. So we'll drop you guys to 75%. emergency services are not needed anymore. Go ahead and drop you guys down to 75%. So that way, honestly, we should probably just minimalize it, but we can't. We don't need it minimal. And then we're saving money now, so that's good. Oh, and students, this school went from unrecognized to or prestige to completely. And I'm a, you know, we will get the city rebuilt, guys. Alright, here we go. Here was our big power generation right here. These two places here, it was like 90 watts of power we were building, and all of our water regeneration was right here. So now, we've got our water treatment pretty well squared away. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here quick, and we're going to recoup our loss on these, right? We've also got our power pretty much, is this, what is this? Okay, yeah, it's just a solar. Alright, we've also got our power pretty much good, and then we're just going to delete these, so that way we're fine. The school is getting back to normal, people are attending ball games. That's good, right? We're still having problems here. Let's go and rebuild this earthquake sensor, rebuild these small parts, the small pieces such as transformers.
Meteorologists
You
have issued a
motherfucker.
severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter.
Alright, hold on. Why did this suddenly gameplay? Random disaster frequency needs to be down. Like,
Immediately, if any is available.
alright, we're gonna go ahead and just evacuate again. Because all that work we just put in, it's about to wipe back clean. We're gonna keep going. Everybody's evacuating again. It'll be fine, and the tornado's coming, so it'll be fine. And it looks like it's gonna hit Kent Square.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any
So
is available.
let's watch as the nice and prim and rebuilt Kent Square gets absolutely shredded again. Lumina Bay just cannot catch a break. Cannot catch a break. Thankfully, not many people are here. Not very many people are here in the city. And look, this cop car is about to die. Bye, cop car. You turned down the wrong street, homie. Whoops. No, what are you doing, dude? You're gonna die. No, he survived. No, he survived. Wow, look at that. That plane pilot is awesome. And the first response. Oh no, and you guys are you're just doing that. Oh my god. That's crazy. You're crazy. So we are losing now more of our population and more of our money. Good lord. And just like that, all the houses that were previously not destroyed are now destroyed. Let's go ahead and get this bitch off my map. There we go. Alright, pause. So, we've got some roads we need to repair. So, let's repair. Repair, right? We're gonna take some repair costing here. And it's unfortunate, but it's what it's gonna have to be. Good thing it didn't take out the fire headquarters. It's a good thing. Alright. Oh, you're moving. Okay. Fantastic there, buddy. Alright. We are going to have to go through now and, we're going to have to now go through and repair every road that was just now struck by a tornado. After a major tsunami hit the area. Repair that road, repair. Thankfully, the medical center was missed by a hair. Thankfully. Loves was hit once again, which pisses me off. I put so much work into that damn store, just trying to build it and make it look good, and then the Mother Nature decided it wanted to kill it. Alright, I apologize, guys. We were just waiting for the fire department I work for got a call, so. Alright. We are going to. Oh, no, we still got a road. We still got a few roads, actually, that need to be repaired. Alright, we're going to wait on the walking paths for a little while, just to let things clear off the screen. We have been hit by a major tsunami, right? We're recovering from the tsunami when a tornado strikes and rips a hole right through where we had already cleared, and now it's also it's rough, buddy. This city is this city's hurting. This city is hurting. She's definitely hurting. We started off with 11 million, and we are now currently hemorrhaging down to about 4 million. And once we definitely need to get the industry here rebuilt quickly. We need it. We need it. We need the industry to be rebuilt here. Okay. Now, what are we running short on as far as sewage? We have sewage. Everybody should be good on sewage. We got a fire station. It's destroyed. We'll fix that. Alright. As far as it now seems, all of our major stuff has been... We are not going to repair this yet. We will repair this, however, but we are not going to repair this yet. This will cost us way more money than we actually have. This is our $1 million airport that got completely wiped out. We are not going to repair this yet. This is just going to be left like this for a while. Let's make sure none of these buildings down here took major hits. This was the business district. It got completely wiped out. Let's go ahead and unrelease folks. Now the tornado has passed. And we are now back to 10,000 people. And as you can see, people are now evacuating the facilities, and these got canceled. Alright. What do we need to do here? What can we do here is the question. We got a fire station ready for rebuilding. We just have buildings completely and utter... Oh no, this, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. That so fucks up the traffic on this road right here. Alright, let's real quick fix this traffic. Well, we'll just let it go for now, because we need to rebuild some stuff here. Water pumping station. Alright. What all got hit? Power substation. Okay, now we've got this. The school needs to be rebuilt here. It's finally been searched. And the Kent Square Fishing Complex has been rebuilt, which will provide us with some now good workers and monetary gain. So that's good. Okay. We've got to repair several systems, and we're just gonna have to wait. Unfortunately, not much we can do here, guys. The world can't load in that many things. We're just gonna have to build people over time as civilians decide to come back in droves. We need to know what what we're losing money on currently. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and dump our budgets. All of our budgets are down. We're gonna just dump them here. Why am I negative in the water department? What is negative on my water? What is negative on my water? I don't know. Public library. All right. We are going to put a few water towers just to supplement some water. You know what? We'll just connect them here. Boop, boop, and boop. Alright, we've got a bus problem. We're going to... No, we want roads. We want this. We want this. We're going to just repair the walking paths. That were damaged. Oh, that's maybe a thing. Maybe a reason why nobody's going on the interstates. We're gonna have a lot of traffic coming in here because people. Oh, that again. Oh boy. Roads that were previously not repaired are going to be repaired. We're just gonna. It's gonna have to deal for now. Wheel and deal. We're just gonna have to deal with it right now. Traffic's gonna be horrible in the city. The world is going to slowly die, ever so slowly, but we are going to repair it to its former glory at some point. We're going to do the next few weeks. I'm assuming it's going to be the next few weeks to attempt to repair this. And why trains are not moving, I do not know. And that's probably because there's water in one of the lines. Looks like we're getting more people starting to live in here in Aspen Hills. Aspen Hills becoming prime real estate after 2 major tsunamis have hit the city in one episode. Yeah. So we have a population decrease from about 60,000. We started 60,593 down to roughly 3,616. Disasters. It's funny. We didn't have a single disaster any time until we got right about here. We had one major disaster. Collapsed buildings went skyrocket up to about 1,200, and it's about casualties from disasters. Let's see. Casualties from disasters at the time of the disaster, 29,000. Let's city value. Value skyrocketed to almost 2.13, but then it immediately dropped, and it's still dropping. City budget. And the city treasury. We fluctuated for a while, skyrocketed, and then immediately died out. Prisoners stayed the same. Residential zones stayed the same. Tourism stayed the same. Well, no, tourism rose and fell. Available jobs plummeted. Employment percentage is low. It's just gonna be how it is gonna be, I guess. Let's see. We are still hemorrhaging. We're now $94,000. We're getting businesses back. But these houses are just gonna still be empty until any destroyed buildings should be pretty much searched and ready for rebuildment. And rightfully so. Oh, some of these roads are broken. There we go. Roads have been fixed. Let's go ahead and we're going to check the land value, and it's low. It's low. Average land value is 18. It was like 200. 300, like legitimately 300, and up in here, even up in here, this was my highest area in the rich person area, which was like 340, I think it was last episode. All of this was in the high green, and land value has completely plummeted. Oh man, it was so sad when this happened. It was so sad. I was actually so sad. I was sad. Alright, let's rebuild the fire station again. We are definitely going to memorialize this when we have the money to memorialize this, but we did in fact deploy a crap ton of search and rescues here last episode. We're going to delete them now and save us a little bit of monetary money. And we'll go ahead and downsize our disaster response. Save ourselves a little bit more money. We will place them back when we need them, but now we do not need them. We absolutely do not need them. We have enough between the two headquarters, and actually we did also have these over here. We're going to go ahead and delete these two. Just to save ourselves a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and rebuild the multi-million-dollar airport so we can start moving cargo. Alright. Let's make sure we got water pipes, everything good. Okay. So the airport has now been rebuilt. And we are immediately going to return the way it needs to return. And you know what? We're just going to sell this. Empty it. We're going to empty these. Just get them sold. We need all that. We need all this monetary gain. We need to get them sold. We need to get them sold. We got tons of money sitting in these giant industries here, or in these giant warehouses. Let's just get them sold. We are still hemorrhaging 90,000. We went down from about 200,000 to about 90,000 minus every week. So we're on a time crunch, but we're doing good. We'll go ahead and turn this building off. Let's actually, you know what? For the time being, let me turn all of my unique buildings off. These things are just costing us money. These unique buildings that we have are just costing us money at this point right now. These parking decks, upkeep, they're just costing us money. Let's go ahead and turn them off. I hate doing it, but we're going to turn them off. Let's go ahead over here. These little parking decks, these little parking lots are costing us upkeep money. So we'll turn them off. And just like this, we're starting to recover our monies here. We're going to just turn off the parking lots. I know people are going to hate the fact that we're turning off the parking lots. They're going to complain, but the city will start accruing its money. The city will definitely start getting its money whenever the parking lots are disabled. We're also, like I said, we've got a lot of parking. One thing we did emphasize was parking before the disaster, because these places were busy. And everybody's pissed. I know you guys are pissed. I'm sorry. Alright. I know you guys are upset. I'm sorry. Water tower. Good. You're doing what I need you to do. Water tower. Good. You're doing what I need you to do. Alright. Need more places to disable. I need more things to disable. Parking, 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 parking. Where else did I have major parking areas? Oh yeah, over here. Over here, yeah. Turn it off. Thankfully, the farms did not get destroyed. We will disable the Children's Hospital parking lot. We're going to disable the college parking lots. It's unfortunate that we're having to do it, but we're going to start getting money back from this situation. Just it's unfortunate that this has to happen, but it's better to disable the parking lots and then turn them back on later. We'll save money in the long run. Yeah, these things are $80 a week. And we had a lot of them. We had a lot of parking. We still do have a lot of parking. Yeah, we got parking spaces here too. Parking lot, parking lot, parking lot. This was the study hall. The university is not going to earn us. The university is actually going to cost us money right now. But it's also drawing in people, so we're going to allow it. Let's, for the time being, turn these off. We turned our disaster services off. There shouldn't be a need for disaster services much anymore. No one is dead. No one is dying. We got a road here that needs to be rebuilt. Oh, there's more parking lots. Sorry, Walmart, you're going to lose your parking spaces. People are going to be mad. I'm sorry. This elementary school is going to lose its parking. People are upset about that. Alright, where else did we have major park? Yep, here in the elementary school. Alright. That's a park. High school. Gonna lose your parking privilege right now. Alright. Oh, and the cemetery. Cemetery has a lot of parking. Just some stuff that we can turn off that kind of stops some of the drain on our system until we can start gaining more and more money. Until we can start gaining some monies. We're going to turn that off. It sucks to do, but it has to happen. Alright. Let's see what these are running on the reduced. 2 fire engines across. I mean, fire department's been reduced as much as I can. I think every bit of our budget has been completely reduced. Let's go ahead and disable let's go ahead and disable free public transport. Just for now. We had free public transport going. Just for now. turn this off. Everybody's gonna be mad about it, but who cares? It's money that I can save. What is currently draining our monies now? Education budget is pretty high. Alright. Education budget's high, and that's because we have a giant university. What's this high cap? 208. Alright, we're gonna disable the high cap. And we're just draining money again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we can do here. For now, let's do something that I don't think we... No, don't hide the line. How do we disable the line? We'll turn the buildings off. We're going to turn all the bus stations off. It's a shame that we're having to do this, but we're trying to save money. There's some more parking spaces we can clear up here. It's a shame we're having to do this, but we're going to turn all the bus stations, more parking spaces. It's a real shame we're having to do it. We have a bus station in here. We have a big one, actually. This one's going to cost us some monies. Oh yeah, we still have a crap ton of parking here in the university. A crap ton of parking. That is just costing us money. I know you guys are mad, and I'm sorry. I know you guys are mad, and I'm sorry about that, but... Alright, we will restart the lines when we can. Let's go ahead and disable... Let's go to the line overview real fast again. Lines overview. I don't want to... And you know what? We're going to save a little bit of money here. And we're going to put only during the day that these lines run. Same as... Save a little money. We're going to stop them from running during the night. The ferry line is going to run at day. There's no transport during the day. And we will have just everybody running at night. Alright. We're down to $77,000 now that we're losing. I don't know if that is enough. What can we do? 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 We are going to shut off the enforcers. Yeah, this thing's costing us $900. We'll shut off the enforcers. Unfortunate, but we're going to have to do it. I mean, it pissed everybody off across the whole city when you shut one of those off, because they're bastions of fucking police department. They're a bastion of police services. They really are. See, I don't want to shut down the farmland because the farmland's making me money. It's not making much, but it's making me $1,400 a week. Same thing with school. Let's see what the school's making me here. School's actually costing me money. An extreme amount of money. Alright. Let's... Campus area. Let's go to policies. Turn off the free lunch. Turn off the student health care. Look, guys, sorry. You guys are going to have to learn your... No income from campus tuition fees. Yeah, that's 180, 200. Yeah, we're going to have to shut them all off. I'm sorry. Oh, man. That's tough, man. That is really tough. Let's go ahead and delete these. These don't need to be here anymore. We recovered from the disaster. Those weren't even supposed to be there. They were just trying to be a stopgap. What else can we disable? Alright, for now, we're going to go ahead and turn off all the public libraries. We've placed public libraries across the areas in an attempt to make everybody better in the literacy area of the world, or of the area, or of the, you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and turn them off. We're trying. We gotta shave weight, fellas. We gotta shave weight. Let's go ahead and turn off the ferries. We'll turn off the ferries completely. I get it. That's not gonna be a cool thing. People love the ferry, but we have to turn it off. We'll go ahead and disable the park. And if anybody wants to go to that park, they're gonna have to pay out of the nose. And we're gonna keep dropping down in the money areas. Alright, for the time being, we're gonna disable the the EMS helicopters out of Aspen Hills. And I don't want to disable the elder care. I can't do that. I can't bring myself to do that. I can't. That would be wrong. Let's see. What else can we disable? Yes, here we go. Pumping services. I forgot this stuff was over here. Road maintenance. Yeah, we don't, we only need about one of those on. Pumping stations are needed. Power is needed. Actually, is power needed is the question. No, not particularly. What we can do is we can stopgap that shit. So let's go ahead and disable that. That. And we'll go ahead and disable all of these. Let's see what our power is now. Okay, we're still good on the power end. Reducing 300. So if we don't move it, I need it disabled. Disable. 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 Right. Now, what is the power? Alright. And you're just going to gain more money. Or we're actually gaining money. We're losing money drain is the thing. That's the key to that. We're losing money drain as we shut buildings off that need to be shut off. Let's focus on our water. We can't shut anything off on the water-wise. Okay. We can't shut anything off on the water, nor can we turn anything on. What about trash? Fuck. Garbage processing of 108,000 a week. Garbage production of 226. What are we missing out here? Somebody's messaging me. Turn off the elder care. No, let's see what it's costing me. Oh my, yeah, 12,000. All right. We'll just do elder and healthcare pretty much. That's a big ticket item that I can turn off for now. The medical center. People are gonna hate it, but it's gonna have to be done, and we're gonna have to rely on several different items. Let's turn off the elder care. Turn off the child health. Let's go to economy. See what we're doing. We're not spending that much money, and our budgets are down. I don't want to raise the taxes any further, but I can't, or they'll start to complain. 13% are hires when they start complaining and decide they don't want to be in the city anymore. Man, so Jesus, all right. Oh no, memento. What we need to do is let's lines overview. How to disable lines? Can we disable lines? We're not going to disable the lines, but we're going to drop the vehicle count on the lines. Ooh, no, day. Why are there 11 vehicles in the Aspen Hills industrial area? Alright, school has one. No. Down. Drop down to 4. 4 vehicles, 1 vehicle. Like, every single solitary turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Lines overview, interior, and downtown interior. I need commercial interior, industrial interior. Turn it low. Orchard Park Schools. Turn it down. Suburb exterior. Turn it down. And suburb interior. Turn it down. And now we've kind of just cut down on all the buses. Man, you know what? I gotta do it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna spend a little bit of money to make a little bit of money, I think. We're gonna spend a little bit of money to make a little bit of money. I hate doing it because it sucks. It sucks ass. It sucks ass to do this to the citizens, but it's going to have to happen. I hate doing it. I really do, because I'm against them. Okay, so sorry, sorry, rerun. I didn't see your message until just now. I was kind of paying attention. I apologize. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I didn't see your message until just now. So, the overall mission of this stream series is to build Lumina Bay, the city, was to build the city in its entirety and manage it. Right now, that's a problem because it got hit by a major tsunami. It got hit by a major tsunami. And then got completely destroyed. And then right after that, it got hit by a major tornado. We were doing well until that happened, genuinely. And then, yeah, shit became bad. We went from 60,000... Oh, okay. Sorry, buddy. The commercials are not on my control. Let's real quick do this while we're thinking about it. Solid. Actually, we can't because this is a non-drawable. So it'll work out the way it works out. Let's go ahead and Control S this shit real fast. Control S this shit real fast. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and charge all the way through to use, and then we're gonna do it over here too. I hate doing tolls. I really hate doing the tolls, but I have to. It's just I hate doing tolls, and I probably will remove it as soon as I can. Of course, buddy. Of course. Yeah, no worries. I understand that. You got stuff you gotta do. Oh God, that's... Ooh, oh gosh. Let's bring it up a little bit. There we go. Make that straight. Make that straight. Give it a little slope. Here we go. Two and four. Let's again make sure that nobody can do U-turns. Control S, because we don't want people avoiding this. We unfortunately. Again, I told you, like I said, I'm against tolls 100% IRL, but they make money when you're in a dire strait. So, yeah. It is what it is, and it sucks, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Let's raise the speed limit in this, though, to 20. And it's out of power, so we're going to need to put a transformer. Transformer and a pipe. We're going to need to put a pipe here, too. Which sucks. We got to spend a little money to make a little money. Yeah, we're going to have to spend a little bit of money to make a little bit of money, which sucks. But... And we're starting to gain money. Well, and we put it on a very busy intersection. And why are my why is my expenses going up again? What is going on here? Hey, we're gaining civilians back, gaining students. We're gaining money there, incoming good. I mean, out fucking totals. are just shit, bro. Them totals are just absolute garbage. We're going to turn this off. Well, yeah, it's a 2,000 upkeep. We're going to turn it off. And we'll go ahead and turn all the parking off, too. Just dead ass. We rebuilt it, but it's going to stay off for a while. We'll just have to live with it. Alright. And that's that. So now we've got all of that turned off. We're still running at 61,000 a minute. Or a week. That we're going to lose. So, and then we're losing power too, so that's not good. What did we just lose power in? Why have we lost power? Alright, let's turn one of these back on. Let's turn the second one back on. That's why we lost power, because... Okay, that's... Yep. Alright, turn this and this one back on. Turn that back on. That's why we lost money right there, and we were losing people, is because we were losing power. Alright. As we gain more citizens into the city, we will gain more popularity. It's tough. It's tough. We'll set Hamilton Heights up into a more... damn. Why? I can't do that. That's unfortunate. No. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, we're starting to have a sewer problem. And rightfully so. Starting to have a sewer issue. So... let's think of a quick fix here. Ladies and gentlemen, quick fix time. Quick fix time. We are starting to run into a sewer problem and a water problem. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and spend a little bit of money to make a little bit of money. We are down to 800 grand now. We've blown through $11 million trying to repair the city, and we're going to run into bankruptcy soon if we don't take care of it, which is 100% fine. Well, we will definitely need to... You know what? Turn disaster area, and we want the better. Alright. That should... There we go. That's a little too much, maybe. A little too many of these really good fucking... Yeah, that's a little too much, in my opinion. Alright. gonna keep gaining more people and more people as we go, but we're losing money here. Oh man, we're gonna keep gaining more people, and as more people enter the city, we'll gain more. Oh, appreciate the subscription with your Prime. I do. I appreciate that. You are awesome. You are number 3 out of 10 for our Prime goal. So we have blown through the 110 goal today, and we got a 3rd subscription. Thank you very much for the subscription. What I can do is, if you're in my Discord, I will do this. And you will get an active thing. Let's see. We'll take a real second right fast. And we will see if you are in my Discord. We will search for you. Go to the general chat. We'll search for your name. I believe you're in the Discord. You are. You will catch the new role I have added as a Twitch subscriber. You are now a Twitch subscriber. Congratulations. Alright, and we are just getting more people in. More and more people are entering the city. Houses are still pretty destroyed. It's going to take years, in-game time of years, to kind of rebuild the city, the destroyed city. It's going to be literally in-game years to rebuild. Alright, we're having a sewage issue. Still having a sewage issue. Still a major sewage issue. Why? Oops. Where the fuck did I just put that? Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. Although we can put it over here. That'll work. Now let's raise our budgets back up a little bit. There we go. We shouldn't have any more water issues. We're going to put our budgets all the way back up. We're going to put them all up. It's just, we're going to start attempting to attract our citizens back. That's... We're just going to take a quick second. Pressure wash sim. Yes. Pressure wash sim is... I've seen the game. A friend of mine wants me to play the game. It looks like it would be boring, but it's also intensely satisfying. So... It looks like it would be boring, but it's also intensely satisfying. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It is. It really is. We're trying to raise up the budgets again to make our city more desirable to live. And that's 99. We want 100. Our disaster area has been rebuilt. We were going to keep these parking lots off for now. And we're starting to regain people. We're starting to regain people, and we're starting to regain money. As more people move in, more businesses move, people are starting to move into the skyscrapers. Still unrecognized. We're gaining a lot more traffic on our toll bridges. Oh yeah, we forgot to do this. Yeah, we forgot to do this. So everybody's going to stop at that little intersection unless we... We're going to gain our intersection here, and there we go. Right, now everybody's going to try to come through this intersection. What we can do to maybe smoothen the process, maybe, depending on how much money it costs. Taxation, city planning. There it is, city planning. Where is it? Automated tolls. Reduces their income by 30%. And yeah, that's that's a good life hack to, I guess, making sure children go to sleep. I do see that would be a life hack. Yeah. Let's see how many cars have come through this. 138 at $2 a pop and $4 a pop for large vehicles. So we're going to gain money off this. This is actually becoming a bit more of a money gain. This is actually producing us a lot of money now. As more people come in, this is producing money. We're going back up in money, which works out. We'll go ahead and reopen the cargo airport. We'll drop $2,000 a week for that. And we'll go ahead and balance these guys. We're going to go ahead and put all of our storage for stuff back to balanced because we've sold them all. We've got all their monies. And now we can balance them out once again. So now they will start producing and pulling in stuff. So here is our train station. Oh no, that's our airport with a train station. My fault. Is there a way to track evenly through lanes? Well, yes, there is, but no, there is not. So, the AI is stupid. I say it's stupid. The AI does what it wants. I have a thing called Traffic Manager. It's a mod that someone came up with that allows you to tell people to maintain what lanes they want to go in. So these people in this lane will go here, those in there will go there, and then everybody will go there. One good example of that is I need to find an intersection that I did not upgrade. Yeah, okay, here you go, right here. We've got this intersection. It's a very busy intersection, or it was back in the day before the disasters hit. For example, everybody's going through, so there's a timed traffic light. So each sets of traffic lights is on a time. I think I set it at this intersection for a maximum of 20 seconds. A maximum of 20 seconds, minimum of 15, and then the inner lane from there to major, it's every way is like 20 to 15. Everybody follows lanes, so if you want to go here, right? So if you want to go this way, you would go. It's crazy. It's a crazy setup. It is a crazy setup. As you can see, I've done it all the way down so that way I can control how traffic flows to get into this intersection. And we'll go to an even bigger intersection over here. This is an entrance to a large intersection. This is a kind of an interchange here to get into this part of Aspen Hills and this part of Aspen Hills. Now, if there were people living here, more than just the people that are living here, you would see a crap ton of cars. What I will tell you to do, rerun, is go back to the last episode before this. At the beginning of the episode, the city was at its peak of 60,000 people. And you'll see just how good the lane distribution system really is. That we've, with the mod and all that. Unfortunately, this is not the best representation of the system, because this is a regrowing city, a city that went from a bunch of people to no people in a matter of seconds because of a large tsunami, and then a tornado, or a small tsunami, and then a large tsunami, and then a tornado. So, yeah, back to back to back. So, but everybody has their lane. So I did a thing called lane math, and it's been taught to me by a friend who was a city engineer. And everybody has to have a lane to go into. In an ideal world, everybody would have a lane to go. So, say you got 3 lanes coming in, right? You got 3 lanes there. Well, you can't, unfortunately, game limitations, you can't do 2 lanes. So, this is not a best example to teach you that. It would be over here. The best example would be over here. So you got 3 lanes, right? You got 4 lanes. You got 3 lanes. Actually, this is still not the best example because I've had to compromise it a little. Where is the better examples? Here we go. Okay. 2 lanes of a road. 2-lane road, right? You still have your 2-lane road. See, 2 lanes going, a lane to turn, and 2 lanes to travel. Going over here, a lane to turn, 2 lanes to travel. So everybody still has the 2 travel lanes, but you just have some turn lanes. It's called lane math. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had to pause it real fast. All right, so does that make any more sense to you there, Rerun? Was what I said earlier make sense? What do you mean? So it is. It's getting distribution. See, look. So you got. Okay, you got this lane going there, right? This lane going there, and then these two lanes kind of distributing into that fourth lane and then recombining, right? The AI does that from time to time. The AI, I can't control the AI. The AI will stack up and like, you know how common sense will tell you if there's a lane open, go to that lane, you can get into your lane later? No. The AI doesn't do that. The AI is like, we want to be in this lane to get to this place. We're going to use this lane to get to that place regardless. I don't care. That's why you get a lot of traffic issues, is because everybody's trying to use one lane instead of taking other lanes. And that's also why I attempt to do the lane mathing where everybody has a lane to go, and if you travel, you travel. You know what I mean? It just, it works. It works. Trust me, it works. All right, we are finally back in the positives. We're finally back in the positive monetary gain. We are now back up to 30,000 people, and Aspen Hills is suddenly looking real fucking happy. Suddenly looking real happy. Well, they're not happy. There's still a lot of abandoned houses, but we're suddenly getting more traffic and more traffic in here, which is good. The business district has come back. Woo! All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to keep the enforcer turned off. We're going to go ahead and do this, do this, do this. We got the Robotics Institute, the Research Center, and the Nanotechnology Center. That way, this area is back to full strength, full power, and ready to go. Well, not full power because the enforcer's turned off. You know what? We'll just turn the enforcer back on. Now everybody's happy. Look, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy that that enforcer got turned back on. The Aspen Hills Business District is now moving at a better pace than what it was. Really cool. Okay. Aspen Hills is starting to rebuild itself. Even people are starting to move back in to the skyscrapers. They're, the city is gonna lose its skyline for a little bit, but the city's gonna lose its skyline, but and look. What are you doing, homie? Why is everyone going that? Oh, y'all suck. Ah, all of the lane math that we did on this road was completely wiped out by the tornado. We have to redo it. Oh my god. Oh no, this is so stupid. This is so crazy. Okay. Oh boy. All right, so prime example there, Rerun, if you are still here, on how to do lane math. So let's go ahead and hit the pause button. That lane will go there, right? Travel lane, travel lane, travel lane. Travel, 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 and turn. So now you have these people going this way, these people going this way, and these people will travel through to where they need to go. We'll look over here. One lane, right? That lane. That lane. Oop. And then those lanes. This is the compromise that I was telling you about. Unfortunately, with what's going on, with the limitations of the game and the fact that there is not a 6-lane highway, I can only go up to 4-lane on the highway exit. So I have to compromise by saying you people can load up into that lane for those 2 lanes, right? And so then we'll move on over here. Well, everybody, see the AI, naturally, is going to want to take the easiest path to get to wherever it wants to go. But that in turn, oh no, Love's got fucking deleted. Oh, no. No, we won't. That's, no, fuck that. Loves. We will not lose Loves. Historical. Loves is my favorite damn. No, not Table. Travel. Travel Center. Let's make sure that it is within its confines. It is within the blue confines. And it is historical. So, and it's a level 2, so that's fine with me. Now, everybody's trying their hardest to go into this area to get over here, right? And that's not cool. We don't want that. We don't want Loves to be that busy. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Straight, 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 straight. Now, this is a turn lane, right? So in actuality, what we can do in a more honest sense is take another road and hit the, there we go, hit that. Now look what we can do here. We can make it to where people can turn in there, make it to where people can turn in there, make it to where people do that, make it to where people do that, right? Now, boom, boom, right? Boom, and boom. And we also want another 4 lane. No, we already have a 4 lane. Do we have an 8 lane? Can we put an 8 lane? We have an 8 lane. We do have an 8 lane, technically. Let's swap up with an 8 lane. Now we have people can turn in there, go there, and then you guys can choose which way you want to go. Boom. See how that works? Now coming over here, you still have that 3. You still have that 3 by. We don't want people turning in there, right? So that'll work out. Now we come back to this intersection, and we now have to do this intersection. Well, this intersection's crazy because it's fucking busy. This is a very busy intersection. So we want a turn lane, a straight lane, straight lane, and a straight lane. Straight, 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 turn. Right? So now everybody can turn, everybody has a turn lane, and everybody goes forward, right? So now we do this. 1, 2, right? 1, 1, 1, 2. And actually, we'll do that since it's a 4 lane. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. Everybody now has a lane to turn on that end. Now we have to come over here because, again, it's crazy. It's a crazy situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, right? Now, 1, 2, and 1. Actually, no. There we go. Now everybody's going to pick a lane here. We'll watch how this flows. We'll watch how this flows. And we are going to need to do this. Make this a high priority. And therein lies the problem. And therein lies the problem. And this is fine. We can fix this. Therein lies a problem. That's fine. We can fix it. There we go. See how everybody's suddenly flowing evenly? Suddenly starts flowing real even like. So once that parking lot X fills, right? You will now start to see tons of people moving into that little area. And look, it's still unrecognized because it doesn't have that many students, but... And now suddenly the world is back together. We're going to start running into problems because people are losing their... excuse me. We're going to start running into some problems because people were losing their transportation, which sucks, but it is what it is. Oop, no, that's a problem. Park it. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn, turn. 1, 2. Oops. 2. 1, 2. Right. Now, straight. 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 Turn, 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 turn. Straight. 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 Turn, 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 turn. You can only get away with this, by the way. You can only get away with this with the... you can only physically get away with this turning scheme with the time traffic light. Time traffic lights are a thing that really needed, so... And looks like everybody else is going to flow the way they need to flow. And they're going to flow through. And we got like a small toll here, but it's not actually a toll. It's just a decoration. It doesn't actually get us money. It actually just gives us a highway patrol unit. We've got the industrial area for this amity and from over here. So this little tunnel right here leads into Amity Farming Complex, over here into the Hamilton Heights College area, and the industrial complex. Kind of provides a little bit of relief, so to speak. And as you can see, this intersection is working beautifully. Let's make sure all of this has been... Oh, boy. No, it's not. It's not. It's all been reset. Fuck. Natural disasters, man. Natural disasters. You gotta love them. Well, they wipe out the lane markings. However, these lanes have not. And look how smooth these are moving right now. I went through last episode and did all of these lanes completely fresh. And just watch. We're going to sit here and watch it for a little while. We're just going to move slowly up the road here and just show you how smooth this is moving. Not that much backup. Not that much backing up. No car. I mean, there's traffic. It's going to be a city. It's going to be slow. But, I mean, you got a whole ass highway in a minute. Look at all the fucking parading trucks. Wow, that's crazy. But look, and then you get to lane math, and you start doing reducing and reduction, and boom. And then you get right here, you get the intersection, and suddenly you have lane math again, and then you come down and it reduces back into a regular highway system. And then you get up here and it goes back into the reduction. Or back into the lane mathing. And then it goes back into a reduction. And then it continues all the way back down. Out to here, where everybody flows in. No one is falling apart. No one is hitting their stuff. Now, the intersections in this area are hella confusing. Very confusing. Because if I were to put, just for instance, hit the button to see underground, there's a lot of little tunnels in through the industrial complex. Just because they need to be. They need to be there. The industrial complex works because it has an intricate blah, 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 intricate system of tunnels and underneath it that provide for its needs of traveling. A lot of trucks, a lot of cars. You see, if you look at this one, everybody has a way to go. Everybody does. If you go that way, you go that way. You go straight, you go that way. You go two ways, you go that way. You go here, you go here. And then you go here. It's crazy. It's a crazy situation. But it is working. And I'm going to come back over here. It looks good, in my opinion. I like the look of it. I like the look. I like the look. It just looks good. I could probably continue the good look, but I won't. Not right now. Well, we're going to rebuild the city first, and then maybe. We are back up to 34,185 people in the city, and we have rent back up to $2 million. The rich neighborhood is starting to refill. We're not going to get level 5 buildings. Not yet, at least. Like we had. We're going to open up the rich people's neighborhood's botanical garden. Or botanical? Botanic? Did I say botanical? Ooh, weird. I'm a weirdo. We have a giant roundabout right here. That's kind of like, this is called Oak Ridge Estates. And it's part of Aspen Hills. And as you can see, it is very popular. Or it was very popular. It's not as popular anymore, but it's still popular. Alright. Are these trees eatable? These are. Cool. Yeah, there you go. Works just fine. There we go. That's why we're going to delete them, is because we wanted the concrete there. We were gonna do a statue kind of thing here. We're still gonna do it, but it's kind of non-priority to me right now. Absolutely not priority. It is not a priority to me. One thing we're going to do at some point in life, and as you can see, planes are starting to move through back into the commercial airport area. We're doing really good for ourselves. Homes are starting to come back. Homes are starting to come back, and we are now running into a trash problem, which we can attempt to fix. Let's attempt to fix the trash issue. Excuse me, sorry, that was a yawn. I apologize. We're going to attempt to fix the trashing issue. Which, that's literally what we're going to do, is we're just going to put some more trash boxes. Put some more incineration plants right here along the Aspen Hills River. Aspen Hills River leads out of Oak Ridge Estates. Obviously, we will do a little bit better once we get access to this area, because Aspen Hills will then become another area, and so on and so forth. We're also going to do a downtown and a leisure area on these little islands. So, and we will probably do a little leisure area on these little islands. like tourism or something. Tourism on these islands will be great. We are going to build a giant airport, commercial airport, over here. However, because we don't have a level 3 pedestrian or it's a cargo airport. We don't have a level 3 international airport. We can't do a cargo airport. So in turn, I did just a little cargo airport hub instead. But there is actually a custom DLC hub or airport that you can build for cargo planes, and I'm going to do it at some point. We are currently doing better on the district. We're going to add in some trees right here. We're going to leave these trees. We are going to leave it tree. We want the alder tree, just like we've been doing across all of the map. We'll just alder trees. Fill this in with a crap ton of alder trees. We're going to fill this in with a crap ton of alder trees. We're going to fill this in with a crap ton of alder trees. Why are we doing alder trees? Well, it's called Aspen Hills. It is called Aspen Hills, and Aspen, you know, Aspen Hill. It's tree. I try not to put trees in, but we're going to do Aspen Hills full of trees. Because we want... We are going to keep the trees like they are, like throughout this area. We're not going to have trees out here because we're going to do a little like Walmart district right in there. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just fill in the trees still. And then we'll delete the ones when we need to. Alright, we need to go ahead and lower that size a bit and just start removing trees from the interstate. We don't like trees in the interstate. We don't. I don't. I don't like trees in my interstate processes because, yeah. Alright. Now, Aspen Hills is starting to look better, right? It's starting to look better. We are still low on people. We are still seeing a lot of abandoned houses across the map. But we are ever so slowly, oh no, we're running into a trap. This is what I'm talking about right here earlier. Everybody's trying to slam into that one lane. But then again, that would be, right? That would be the thing to do, is slam into that one lane. Because that's where you gotta go. But choose your goddamn lane. Like, choose your lane beforehand, homie. Like, dead honest. Choose your lane beforehand. Just like that, traffic problem got solved. When the minute I fixed the problem, it got solved. It has, let's see, let's go to the statistics. We have went into 2071. It is now 2072. The city treasury jumped up with the $11 million stipend by the government for the disaster, and is now shot down to right at 60,000 or 600,000. My bad. Is now sitting back up at about 3 million. So we're sitting pretty. We can start clobbering out some of these water areas. Let's go ahead and delete that one. Delete that one. And we're going to turn... These got canceled. We're going to turn these back on. We're going to turn on the sporting area so that people... I'm trying to turn everything back on, at least in the sports complex, so that way everybody is the happiness I get from this. Because happiness is happiness across of it is still a green face, but it's not what I need it to be, I guess, is the key. We'll also enable the parking for the children's hospital of the University Children's Hospital. So here's your parking back. Thank you very much for cooperating with the government. And that's it. Yep. Unfortunately, these two buildings got pretty much purged. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, those buildings got purged. We're going to leave the parking off in this area too. Oh, wait, this is also part of the sports parking. Okay. There we go. And now suddenly, look, everybody is going to come back and do what they can to go back into the sporting complexes because they were a hit in this city. 40,000 people back in the city, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting there. We're getting back to the rebuilding phase. But we're starting to notice a problem with everybody that comes back into the city. Guess what? Traffic also comes back into the city. And we are... Man, that's wildly crazy. That's a timed light too, isn't it? Well, that's why everybody... Freaking... Shit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. And traffic is starting to become an issue. Hold on. Alright, apologies guys, I am back. We are going to have to deal with the first traffic problems as we had in the very beginning of the game, as life tries to return back to normal within the city limits. And the one thing we're going to start to notice is everybody's going to try to use this intersection. Everybody's trying to use this intersection again, which is crazy. Ah, that's why. That is why. Oh, that's interesting, guys. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. A lot of you guys are trying to go, a lot of these cars are trying to go into the roundabouts here to go to the games. A lot of people were missing the games, I guess, because, damn, dude, it is traffic back up for miles. Probably 3 miles. Interesting. Let's do this. Okay. So we've got this entrance in right here, right? It goes under, it goes all the way around, it goes up into there, right? Let's try something. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Apologies, guys. Alright, so this is a 2-lane highway we have underneath this, right? So let's do this real fast and just... Alright, we're going to want another 2-lane highway right here. So let's go to highway. Let's go to 2-lane, right? But we want to do this straight. We want to bury it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll give it a 4 bury, right? And we'll bury it. Now we have a way for people to enter without having to take the road, right? So now let's do the road here for a minute. And let's just curve it out. And then we'll just meet it there and curve it out. Now let's give it a quick upgrade to a 2-lane highway. Let's real quick down node, make that straight like that, and boom, there we go. Now check that out. People will start going that way to get to the train. We'll just need to see here what everybody wants to do. We'll see if people start to recognize that that is a valid option. Probably not. The ones that the AIs that usually spawn usually have a set path, and well, it's now become crazy. And just like that, this, oh man, this is crazy. Stay in your lane, you guys. God, just stay in your lane. Don't be stupid. Just stay in your lane. All right. Well, we are going to set the automated toll. And we'll go ahead and do everybody through each toll at 35. Go back to the toll. This one is actually not bad. We'll do it at 35. Now everybody goes through the toll at 35 miles an hour and just stays the course. Beep, beep, beep. Cool. Let's see just how much this fixes this problem. Well, Definitely not, because we just unleashed the floodgates into the current traffic jam that is the Aspen Hills highway, or Aspen Hills interchange. Alright, we're going to do a quick traffic clear. Do a quick traffic clear, and we're earning more money, so we're going to just delete more. We're going to delete more of those. We're going to turn... more of the urban disaster stuff back on. And look, we just won a game. We just won a game. We just won a game. Everybody went to happiness because we just won a game. We are back to 44,000 people in the city. And we don't seem to have any major traffic issues anywhere except right here. Oh no! Look at that. I forgot. We did the clearing. So people are now moving where they should be moving and doing what they should be doing and going where they should be going. And look at that, everybody. Look, guys, they're going better now. Everybody seems to be wanting to use this this exit, though, and everybody's seeming to want to use this exit, which, you know, I don't blame them, but it may be time for me to do something. We're going to see if this will work. Let's go. First off, we need to find out the name of what we're trying to find here. And that is this one. No, wait. Where is there? That is it. 5 lane 3 plus 2. Okay. 5 lane 3 plus 2. There it is. 5 lane highway 3 plus 2. Alright, let's you know what? Yeah, we'll make that big of a... We'll make that pretty big worth of... We'll make that pretty big worth of a doop 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 and doop doop doop. All right, we'll make this pretty big worth of that. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to give a little bit of a concrete bath right here to this ground in the middle, because that's what we like. We don't, unless we're doing a park in the middle of the roundabout, but we're not. We're doing a roundabout. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So what are we gonna need to do? Well, we've got 4 lanes in, right? 4 to 5 lanes, and 3 lanes. So let's do a little mathing. Let's do a little mathing. Let's make it to where everybody can go under the circle. Here. Alright. Pause it. Let's give this. So we're going to do another traffic clear just for the fact that we are going to want to do something like this. Right? So you guys are going to go there, right? You guys are going to go there, and then you guys are going to go there and there, right? So now, you guys there, you guys there. You guys turn there, You guys turn there, and then you are going to separate between those two. So, alright. Now watch. Now we're going to do this. 2 lane. 1, 2. 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. 1. Now, how are we going to work that? Now, 1, right? 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1. Now, 1. And then 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1. And that is how we're going to do it. Now, let's watch as the cars fill this intersection, and we're going to see them do something cool. Turn my fairies back on. Oh, yes. No, well, the fairies, yes, I'm so glad you said something. Fairies. Fairies. Oh, I got to turn that on too. Fairies. Also, I do also have buses disabled, so look how much smoother that laning that's going. It's going smooth. Now look, everybody's going smooth again. And suddenly, this roundabout is looking good. Moving goodness. But here's the problem. That is a problem. So we'll go ahead and make this a solution. Go ahead and just give everybody the right way to go. Maybe that's not the best solution. Stop. Okay. Let's think of this in a better way. Think of this in a better way. Better solution. Right? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Right? So now 1, 1, 2. Actually, no. 1, 2. There we go. So there. Now we can cut back on the amount of lanes that are in there and see just how people move now. Well, let's make sure we got this back to give way. And it's still doing its thing. Ah, I see why you're stopping. No. Straight. 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 No, bruh. No, actually, no, I need that. There needs to be a turn lane. There needs to be a turn lane so that people can get into their neighborhood. Oh, boy. How many of you guys are trying to come across? I could maneuver this a bit. So let's move this a little bit. that a little bit. Huh, actually, let's go ahead and remove this. There's a reason. Trust me, there is a reason to my madness. Maybe. Maybe there's a reason to my madness. Maybe. Where is everybody trying to go on this, from this road? Oh, goodness. Everybody's trying to go into these areas. Okay. Now I see why. Alright, I see. Okay, I see the problem. Sort of. Sort of see the problem. What is the solution? And even people are trying to come from this way to go this way. Alright, let's see what we can get to this situation. And everybody is still using this route when they should be using this route. So that's unfortunate. That is an unfortunate circumstance. Let's go ahead and use that. We're gonna take that out of the equation for a minute. We're gonna let people know that that's not the way they should be using. The AI will figure that out, and then they'll start going this way. Let's go right back to that one and grab the traffic routes. Oh wait, no. We need to grab the traffic routes for this one. There we are. Much better. Much better, much better, much better, much better. Okay, much better. Okay. Okay, much better. I can see now everybody is trying to go in over here. Which is good, which is what I want, right? Here's the problem. Herein lies the issue. Okay, I want you guys to pick your damn lanes. Right there. I want you guys to pick your damn lanes. Pick your damn... No. Pick your goddamn lanes. Before you get into your lanes, pick your goddamn lanes. That will solve all the issues. Look, it's starting to solve the issues. But now everybody's picking their lanes. Look. Solving problems. Now they're all going to do the splits there because that's the AI. The AI do stupid things all the time. But we are doing good. Now I think it's time to upgrade or restart the bus terminals. Bus terminal? Where did I put all the bus terminals? There it is. There's one. Bus terminal. Didn't we have one in the Aspen district? No, we didn't. Or Aspen Hills? No, we did not. We did not have one yet. We didn't get that far yet. Because shit got real quick. Was there one in the Orchard Park area? There was not, or was not in the industrial area. These guys are doing stupid things over here now. Oh, the death of the Wendy's, the Little Caesars, and the Dunkin' Donuts. There used to be a freaking Denny's there. There's not. Panda Express, no. There used to be a McDonald's there. There's not. There used to be a Burger King, a Taco Bell. We're going to have to fix this to make this better again. Least Loves is still here. And it is booming. And the business at the Loves is booming. Booming. Booming business. Alright. Why do you not allow... Oh, wow. Well, that's unfortunate. We're going to have to solve the road problem. Alright. What's the time count on this? 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's about one episode. Alright. We are back to 50,000 individuals in the city. So we're going to go ahead and turn all of this stuff back on, including the road maintenance. Road maintenance is going to be very important to manage these, the amounts of road. Look at all the road trucks suddenly popping out of the woodwork, trying to come and help. Like, they help traffic issues, right? So road trucks go and sometimes then cause traffic issues, trying to all go out and direct traffic. But the road maintenance is about to go out and do some fucking work. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff turned off. We've got a lot of things that are coming back. Orchard Park is suddenly... The Aspen Hills Commercial District, or Industrial Complex, has come back into force. The oil industry is booming. Let's see how my oil industry is doing. Yeah, it's pretty booming. Upkeep... So... Its upkeep cost is $3,600 or $3,300, so I'm making $2,000 more above that, and it's got a plus 57 efficiency. So that's good. We are doing good on the oil industry, and we are currently pulling in $56,000 a month, just pretty much on par with what we were doing earlier. Yeah, you're probably really pissed about the noise. Suddenly, this thing is getting a lot more use than it was supposed to. This was supposed to only be a relief exit. It seems like this exit has taken over for these exits. After the natural disaster, people realized that the easier way to go is up that road, and yeah, you guys are getting upset. Well, I do apologize about that. We're going to have to just delete your homes, though, so... Okay, cool. Preesh. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all's homes are going to have to go. Because if that's a major intersection, that will become a problem. So what we can do is we can put some trees there. A shit ton of alder trees. And call it a day. There we go. Look at that. Aspen Hills Boulevard will look the same again. And there we go. Actually, it kind of does a little bit better. So, this intersection is still doing really good. Fantastic. That's probably because... Well, no, people are living here. It's just all the tourism attractions, like parking lots, and because parking lots count for tourism, apparently, have been turned off. So that means nobody's really coming in here. And Aspen Hills is doing good. Let's see. The traffic issue is starting to slowly subside. We may have to take care of that one off stream, which we'll talk to. We will get with my buddy Chris, who is a civil engineer, and I'm going to talk to him about this. This was recommended by him as a relief lane, but now it has turned into a major everybody wants to use it lane. So we're going to talk to him and see about how we're going to fix this. He's been helping me through this process, and I appreciate him. He doesn't do video streaming or anything, and sometimes he tunes in. So if you see a guy named Chris Gaines, that's literally his gamer tag. If he's in the chat and you see him, then thank him. He's my friend. Chris, if you're in here, I don't know if you're in here, but if you are, thank you. Yeah. All right, we're at 53,000 people, back almost close to what we originally had. Ah, that seems to be why. Ah, I see. I see an issue. Guys, we found an issue. We had a road that was screwed up. We had a set of roads here that was screwed up. Nobody could move in here because the roads were destroyed. Oh, Lord. You gotta love it. All right. All right. Kent Square is booming once again with traffic galore around the medical center. Ugh. Boy. Ain't no trap. I mean, this... What? Oh, my gosh. Bro, why? Bro, why? Why? What do you guys do? Why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys going this way? Like, what are you guys doing? Why? What? Did you remove my... Oh, that's why. Of course it is. Because it removed my traffic restriction for no trucks. It removed my traffic restriction for no trucks. And all the trucks are trying to go in there instead of using the relief lanes underneath the industrial complex. It doesn't stop the cars, but it definitely causes the trucks to go somewhere else. Good Lord. God, I hate natural disasters. Oh my goodness, I hate natural disasters so much. I love them, but I hate them. Alright, let's figure out... Well, it's actually... It's 2 hours, 30-minute mark. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go... Each episode is pretty much 2 hours, 30 minutes. So we're going to go back over what we've done so far for the city. This is going to be an interesting one. When we first came with the city, everything was destroyed. Everything. Pretty fucking much everything was destroyed. That has all changed. We are back to the original way we used to be. It took us one episode. We fixed a lot of the major problems, and then everything came back to life. As you can see, people are moving in again. The traffic is somewhat moving, except for this area, which we will figure out how to proceed with this area from a buddy of mine. Traffic is, again, just moving poorly because several of the fixes that we did previous episodes have been removed. Thank you to the natural disasters. But as per usual, we're looking pretty good. And, funnily enough, we're looking good here too. Why are you guys not moving? Oh, that's why, because this damn intersection is confusing. Stop. 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 There we go. Intersection's no longer confusing. Alright, go. Alright. But we're gonna look at this intersection now. There we go. See, now we're doing good. We got a decent amount of people trying to go watch the football games, watch the baseball games. and spend time in the facility. Look at all the people dealing out and wheeling and dealing back to their original spots. Fantastic. Bus stations are back open. Train lines are back open. Or metro lines are back open after the tsunami. And Walmart is suddenly real popular. I don't quite know why. But yeah, there's that. All right. And it looks like pretty much most areas have recovered. The business area came back strong. Pretty much stayed strong the whole time, which was good. I'm glad to see it. Because business area was a lot of money. Cost me a lot of money to put this in. And interesting. Traffic. Why all this traffic? Oh, because of you guys are just belligerent. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Quit it. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. The water issue here. Stop it. Stop holding up traffic. Make a bigger mouth of the river so that way the river can flow once again. There we go. There we go. Now the river flows once again and we don't have that big of an issue. Let's delete the trees that are in the way, and there we go. Check it out. We need another water pipe up here to kind of provide a little bit more water. Let's move this a little bit, lower it down. Alright, now we're going to just surround this baby with a little bit of trees. Like, try to keep it from, being seen. Why are you holding up traffic, bro? Quit it. God bless it. Okay. Vacuum trucks sometimes are really good at doing their jobs. Other times they suck. Oh my. Oh my. Oh no. Yeah, we see some issues. It's fine. We'll raise everybody's houses up a little bit. There we go. Nothing to it. Raise everybody up, do a little bit of watering, and there you go. Do a little wienering. There you go. Starting to see the water flow a little bit better now. out of the river. As you can see, it's flowing kind of crappy down here, but it's starting to flow a little better, which is good. Which is good. It's good. All right, we're gonna end it now. This is on a strong note. Before we find anything else that's wrong, and we and our OCD kicks in, or not OCD, but like fucking ADHD kicks in, and decides it's like, hey, fix this now. Look at this. We're doing good. So yeah, we're doing good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end it. Thank you very much for everybody tuning in. This has been another episode of Lumina Bay. Thank you very much.